did I ever do to you to make you treat me this way? All the plans I've made for us and I've got to cancel is all you can say. I know someone else was first in line, so I've played it by the rules. Are you hurting me for the fun of it, or is he treating both of us as fools? I never thought I could change your mind, but still I clung to hope. You made your choice, left me behind. All I was to you was a joke. I've cut some people into myself, and now I know what they feel. I've made out I've been hurt before, but this time it's for real. I never once hit on you, made a pass at you or tried to seduce you. I only had respect for you, now look what I'm reduced to. I didn't mind being second best, as long as I could stay in the game. But what was you said the other morning? I can't even remember your name. I prefer to walk alone, but I've never been lonelier than this. And what do I have to look back upon? Not even a disenfranchised kiss. I hope he doesn't walk away, make him look back on me and regret it. Because if you ever feel the loss I do, I can promise you'll never forget it. I've known a lot of people in my time, wanted to know me for what I can do. I always resented it, yet I tried to exploit it with you. There's something so special about you, and words can't define what it is. Yet you seem to have a brand on you that says possession, and I'm his. I don't know what he thinks we are, but it seems to engender insecurity. Maybe he knows he'll never treat you as well as you'd be treated by me. But then it was your strength of self that I was first attracted to. Now I see that in slavery, something I could never make you do. I'm sitting here in my kitchen bitching, looking back on it all. It's seldom that I lose in love, now I see the pride comes before the fall. And I can't deny that your beauty was the first thing that caught my eye. But you seem to be bound by a sense of duty, and I can't help but wonder why. I've got more miles on the clock than you, but that just means more experience. It's only when the past is long does the present seem to make more sense. You see, I never tried to come between you, I only offered you a choice. And maybe I'm redesigning your goodbye, but it seemed that there was sadness in your voice. 20 years is a mighty long time, but nothing we can't surmount. Because it's not the quantity of hours, but the quality that really counts. Do you know what I did this morning when I prayed for you a star? got to understand I'm luckier than you. I've got more distance to see. And if there's one thing I'll take to my grave, it's that perfection doesn't strike twice. I know that you'll learn that someday, but for now it's me that's paying the price. I was happy to spend time with you, no hidden agenda involved. The needs of the flesh don't mean that much to me. It's a problem I can easily get solved. But an hour of conversation with you meant more than a night of pleasure. And at least I got those memories in my heart, and there's something I'm always going to treasure. Gotta step outside now, there's dreams I've got to feed. In a way, dreams are just like me, they can't tell necessity from need. Many times I took the easy route, I've never turned my back on condescension. But honestly, I only think he's using you, because I've got too much respect to mention. I wonder why I'm mourning you. I could take the simple way out, but something in your eyes when you said it's over left a lingering element of doubt. And then I stare at the debris of the dream I spent 5 hours living, and the reality comes back to me. I don't even have enough to give. I wasn't planning for forever, but I was content with day by day. I knew I had, but I was with you, yet still you stole them away. Did I only want your body? Oh no, I saw a soul inside. But you got something that says I like to take it home. How many times do I have to get hurt before I finally learn? The longer that you stay away from heaven, the more you're gonna burn. I never tried to steal you, all I asked for was a share of your time. In front of all the obstacles I've surmounted, you were the one I could never climb. I could pretend to be bitter, but sadness sums it up so much better. If only I was born to be a quitter, I'd let it rest with one night or another. How long could we have walked the road? It looks like we'll never know. Freud would have come this much closer, but me, I've got to play my own show. I won't take another night like last night. I don't want another day like tomorrow. Keep thinking she's got so much time left. Ain't there an hour I can borrow? Well, I know what the answer is, and I care too much to hear you say it. Can't help but contemplating if we went back to the start. Is there some other way I could replay it? I've walked on burning coals, yeah, and I've slept on beds of nails. I've been grounded more luck than I deserve, but when I count how it always feels. I wish I didn't know where you're to tonight. All that matters is that you're not here. I wish I couldn't see what I've become tonight. Excuse me, I should have moved. was at your house when you awoke. Lord, that was such a big mistake. Every time I think of it, I can feel my brain capacity break. He can only make love to you, but I can capture your sweet soft soul and song. If you ever wake with an emptiness inside, remember no one ever gets it wrong. Like I filled another page with emotions that could make a martyr cry. I've taken measures to blow out my brain, but I can't get the words to dry. I'm not claiming I'm that rap bottom, because everyone who hits it ain't alive. I just feel like a flower that you've locked away, depriving me an opportunity to told me where I stood in the queue for you, and I accepted it without reservation. You never said that I was so far back there was no way I could reach your destination. You know we never gave it the chance it deserved, and that's what hurts me most. As soon as the muse you give deserts me, all that I have left of you are ghosts. You wanna hear me cry to heaven, you wanna see me scared of hell. I wish I knew what you wanted from me, but if you knew, you refused to tell. I remember that you liked to listen to a broken man singing on a plane. I know who I'm referring to, so if you can ascertain his name. I'm really gonna miss the sparkle in your eyes, but I've got to try. There's no cure for this sense of loss that any amount of money can buy. I was sincere when I said take care, but what I should have said was take a chance. I could have looked at you forever, or you let me get as a glance. You were honest and upfront with me, and that's how I reciprocated. I didn't know where the journey was gonna take us, but this ain't the end I contemplated. If you ever look over your shoulder, you'll find me hanging on in your past. I tried to burn the candle slowly, it was you who blew it out too fast. I know there's no malice in you. You caused me all this pain by accident. You never dealt in duplicity. Every word you said was one you meant. But he drew the curtain down on us both before we even made the second act. I should have seen it coming, but it's so easy to be wise after. I told somebody all about you. She didn't like it, but she understood. You've always got to reach for something better, even if your mind's pretty good. And that's the way I've always lived, and it's a way I refuse to compromise. Can't you see you've got to put the arrow to the bow to see how far it flies? I could write these words another way, but I've got too much respect to divide you. You went for your body, I went for your soul. I won't ask which one of us felt best inside. When truth to tell, there's a part of me who wishes we had never met. And maybe one day you'll feel the same, but sadly that day ain't here yet. I've never tried to compete with him, that's not what I'm about. I never said do the decision thing, because baby, 3 strikes and you're out. And I never said it's either him or me, and if he has, he's cheating you. I know because I've done it myself, but those days are the phase that I've passed through. We share so many things in common, our life destined to be adjacent. I don't know what you mean to him, but if he's jealous, then it means he's becoming complacent. Why do you let him dictate your life to you? You struck me as being so much stronger. Wouldn't it be perverse if fate for you to cauterize me just for him to tell you how I see you? Wonder what would hurt most, come the dawn. My heart, my throat, my fingers. Whichever one it is, it'll be due to any memory of you that still lingers. If he treats you as well as I wanted to, you'll have been proven right to stay the course. If he doesn't, you know where I'm living, in the winter hinterland of yours. Well, if you've made it this far through, thank you so much. My name is Paul Murphy, and I am the same Paul Murphy that you've just been listening to, singing a song called Shattered Myth, which I recorded in 2000. I think I wrote it about 1999. Recorded it early 2000, not quite sure. The completely unenthralling video you've been looking at these are my books, the covers front and back, playing on a loop on the screen at the moment. Because if you've been reading the blurbs on my channel, I have progressive neurological disease, which is taking me out of the game, which is why you're not seeing me at the moment, because I just look so bad. I write children's books. This is in comedy books. This is a spoof of Bob Dylan. That's one of my children's books, Emily's Magic Unicorn. This is a comedy book written about my daughter. Slow down. That's the back page of Emily's Magic Unicorn. They should be coming out in order, but they're not. I didn't realise. Emily and Bill meet Pirate Pete. Bill is the Magic Unicorn. There's a series of books, and they're all written as poems. Enthralling, sort of kind of enchanting, but with a very empowering, that's the word I'm looking for, message. So Emily and Bill meet Santa and Rudolph, and that's about not being selfish and everything. I can't do too much of a spoiler lot on it. Emily and Bill and the Stormy Day, that's about the environment actually, and everything about global warming. And the Emily and Bill anthology is the all 6 of my Emily and Bill books. I did the cover wrong on that book. It should be an upside down me holding a copy of the book the right way up. This is my spoof books, Extremely Unlikely History of the United Kingdom. There's a series of 3, 2 of the world. Anyway, how about if I do it this way? They're all available on Amazon, where you can read the first 10 pages of them all for free, apart from my anti-smoking book, which is a spoof book and is only 10 pages long.
All the royalties from them go in trust to my two amazing, marvellous, wonderful children, Emily and Dylan. You can see some photographs of them scattered around the television. And I would advise any parent really to clutter up your television. Put a photo of your children in front of the television, so when you sit there, this is from me, you know, I mean, you know, I thought I'd live to be 80, and then all of a sudden I can't walk anymore within the space of 6 months, you know, and it's a good way of reminding you that time is very short and things are more prioritised. There's real life as opposed to, you know, what's on the television. Television is a necessary thing, but, you know. And even if you're just watching the news, you know, whatever you see on there, it's never good news, is it? But if you've got a picture of your children there, it reminds you that if something's wrong in the world, to get on to your politicians or whoever, you know. If it's a story about the climate change, you've got a picture of your children there, you think, okay, I must increase my recycling, or whatever. Anyway, you just turned on and listened to a very long song, and then you've got a speech at the end of it that's twice as long as the song was, and the song's 20 minutes, I think. Yeah, anyway, so if you would like to buy any of my books, I'd be very grateful to you. I know on my YouTube channel it says you can have a signed and dedicated copy if you contact me, but that's, I think it's probably out of date now, because I can't write anymore, I can't use a pen anymore. I can put an X in one for you, I'm happy to do that for you, and send it back to you and post it back to you. Where was I going with? Yeah, but the royalties from all the books, they're all available on Amazon, and the royalties, which is a paltry sum, not that I'm not grateful to Amazon, but Amazon I think takes 60% of the royalties, because you can't have them independent, you know, they do the printing and everything. Anyway, stop going on, Murphy, turning people off here. Right, books available on Amazon, all the royalties go into trust to Dylan and Emily, those beautiful children you see there and there. It's split between them equally, and on Emily's 18th birthday, so poor Dylan, who's 18 months older than Emily, he has to wait 18 months for Emily to hit 18, and then it's paid out equally between the two of them. At the moment, Dylan has just turned 10 and Emily's 8.5. God bless them, so they have a bit of time to wait. I've talked too much. Also, the songs are there. The reason the songs are there is if anyone wants to do a cover version. All the copyrights, because obviously I've had to sign over Power of Eternity. Power of Eternity, that was a bit Freudian, wasn't it? Hopeful in there. Power of Attorney has been signed over. Yeah, so if anyone wants to do a cover version of any of my songs, I think I've written about 700 songs and I've got about 4 of them. So 4 of them. I can't talk. I'm so sorry, folks. It's the disease, you know. I try and blitz through it, but if you imagine someone has just gone through your brain with a great big eraser, is the easiest way I always describe what's happened to me. So if you draw a picture of a brain in pencil, you know, all little squiggly bits, and what looks like little maps and everything, and then you just get an eraser and every day go over your pencil drawing of your brain and just rub that a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. Just one line, you know, don't go mad on it, but that's what happens to me every day. It's progressive, you know, so. Yeah, so all the songs are there if anyone wants to do cover versions of them, that's why they're there. There's no ego about it. And if you do a cover version of it, then the royalties will go to my children, who are the copyright holders of all my songs and indeed all the books as well. Is there anything else I really want to say? No, not really, apart from you've been very, very generous with your time here. I was going to say something about the songs, I can't remember now. Oh yeah, I don't know anything about streaming. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, my daily care package has stopped. I came out of hospital. I was in the hospital in Yeovil for a month, where they did no investigations at all, presumably on the grounds that it's just throwing good money after bad, you know. It's an incurable disease, and no matter what we look at, you will die on the same day, no matter what, you know. But I was supposed to have daily care visits here every day, 2 nurses' visits a day to bathe me, feed me, make sure I didn't choke when I eat, etc. And then they just stopped, like Puff the Magic Dragon, they stopped coming. I forgot what the point of that sentence was. Oh yeah, so I was hoping that one of the younger ones would help me set up some streaming, but I can't. But if I'm still alive and any of you know how to set up streaming, get in touch with me. You've been remarkably kind and patient. Shall I play the song again so this lasts 40 minutes? I won't do that here. This is Shattered Myth, and it's quite jaunty considering the subject matter, really, isn't it, you know? Bless you all and live every moment of your lives to the max, okay, guys? Because fate can suddenly knock on your door when you thought you were going to get no visitors for a long, long time. I've been Paul Murphy. You've been wonderful. Bye for now.